There is no greater fulfillment than living with a positive mind and a heart full of unconditional self-love. Edmund Bianca. This brings to mind the word purna. It's a Sanskrit word which means complete, full, or entire. Purna also means strong, abundant, and satisfied. You are perfect, and at the same time, you still have the potential to expand even more. So the concept of purna, or feeling complete, is where you are, and you're simultaneously reaching towards a fuller expression of yourself. So, what comes to mind when I think of a pose of fulfillment or happiness to me, or a pose of ease, Sukasana, or easy pose? This pose encourages our natural sense of ease and helps us to build a foundation for allowing ourselves to come back to the center, find stability, stillness, and tranquility as you inquire within to find your envisioned soul purpose. So, shall we go get in? So taking your time and care to set up for this pose is crucial. We must respect and honor our individualities and our bodies and find the perfect supported pose. So for you, you may wish to lean up against a wall or even stay seated in a chair. But today I will express this pose seated on supports, so please have plenty of yoke blankets nearby. You will see I have folded several blankets. Allow for the support to be anywhere from 3 to 5 inches high. It might even be higher for you. Come to a sit on the folded blankets, or even a firm bolster if you have one, in order to give yourself a solid foundation. Sit in the front third of your support and extend your legs out in front of you. Then gently bend one knee and then the other, finally crossing your shins, and your feet should rest underneath your knees on the floor, not on the support. Play with which knee you bend first and see if it changes your focus. Look down, you should see a nice triangle with your legs. Note that the feet should be away from the body, so there should be a small gap between the front body and the feet. If you feel any stress on your knees, allow for a soft roll, maybe a hand cloth, to find its space behind your knees and give yourself some more space. Or allow your triangle to be longer. Now press your hands on the blanket on either side of you and firmly press down to straighten the arms. Lift the pelvis off the blanket and gently untuck the base of your tailbone and lower yourself back down. Release your arms and settle down into your sits bones. If you feel any tightness in your lower back, you may need to bring some more height to your support, as your hips should remain higher than your knees. So once you've found the firm foundation, invite the lower half of your body from the pelvis down to release into the ground. Lift your chest, open your heart center, roll your shoulders up to your ears, and then roll them down the back. Soften the neck, soften the throat, and allow your chin to be level with the ground. Relax the jaw and let the tongue just rest in the lower palate of your mouth. Soften across the eyes. There should be a nice center line from the head to the pelvis. So place your palms down on the legs so that the elbows are beneath the shoulders. You may even wish to put a blanket on your lap. Now, I invite your whole body from the waist down just to sink into the earth, bringing focus to this rooting action, but at the same time, encouraging your chest to lift and broaden. Imagine that you have a string attached to the crown of your head, gently lifting into the sky. Feel a sense of fullness in your heart as you broaden across the top of the chest and spread your collarbones. Let the upper arm bones be heavy and release the shoulders downward. If you're looking for a little more earthiness in the pose, keep the palms facing down, or if you're looking for some openness, try turning your palms upwards instead. Relax the shoulders towards the hips and imagine that magnet right at the top of the crown of your head, pulling itself to another magnet up in the sky. As you do this, the back of the neck will lengthen and the head will be in line with the spine. Keep the head in a neutral position as you look forward with quiet and receptive eyes. Or you may choose to close your eyes as you settle into this posture. While seated in easy pose, center your mind by telling yourself that you have nowhere to go, nothing to do. Simply be in the moment, in this here, in this now, looking for stillness in your thoughts and release in worries. Observe yourself in your body and in your mind, and mentally record what you might find. Along with it, maybe there is some insight. But are you able to center yourself a little longer as you sit and anchor yourself into this present moment by linking your awareness back to your mind and body? You may even take this opportunity to go back to the mountain meditation and find yourself as an immovable, strong mountain. So remain in this posture anywhere from 30 breaths or more. And then when you're ready, open your legs. You may switch which one you bent first. This is the time for deep, quiet reflection. A time to pause, a time to gather yourself, gather your center and your abundant strength. Now let's practice focusing on the spaces between the breath as an entry point into experiencing this steady center. As you do this, practice on pausing between the breaths. Notice how they may naturally lengthen and expand. When this happens, does the mind get quiet and rest in its true nature? So I do invite you to close your eyes here and turn your attention onto the natural rhythm of your own breathing. Feel your inhalation. Feel your exhalation. Now feel the space between the two. Become aware of the pause at the top of your inhalation. And now the pause at the bottom of your exhalation. Just where the breath pauses before moving in the other direction. Find the end of the in-breath inside. Find the end of the out-breath outside. Feel the end of the in-breath inside. Feel the end of the out-breath outside. Again, feel the end of the in-breath inside. And feel the end of the out-breath on the outside. So continue to focus your attention on these spaces between the breaths and see if you can capture the timeless quality and stillness contained within. And when you're ready, you may slowly open your eyes and note any effects from this exercise. Gently strengthen both of your legs and feel you're centered. So enjoy the rest of your day and namaste.